Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is Thursday the 9th. This vlog is going to go from Thursday, November 9th to Thursday, November 16th. And then shortly after, Landis, who's also Manic Femme on social medias, will be here, which is very exciting. Although by the time this video goes up, Landis will have already left, but I'm excited nonetheless. I did a fuck ton yesterday. Did a ton of cleaning. I get caught our bath, took our laundry, folded and put it away. Wow. Took the trash out, cleaned out my fridge, did all of those things. I also finished A Winter's Promise. I liked A Winter's Promise, but it's got a lot of like sexual content for a young adult book, but it is also a French translated book, so like that kind of makes sense to me to a certain extent. So there's that. I don't know. At this book, Kerma would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8-ish, because one book I might read the book before it because I don't remember what happened in the book before it. I have that many books left. Today I'm gonna read Speak of the Devil, which is a thriller. It is 10 hours long. I do expect to finish it today. If I don't finish it today, that's all right. I will just finish it on my drive tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday. It is a federal holiday, and because of the work that I do, I get most federal holidays off. It's Veterans Day, and I work with a lot of veterans, so that's also why I get the holiday off. I am going to get tattooed tomorrow though. I don't know how much filming I will get done because of working on the Phoenix piece. If we do my hand tattoos at all, then that's different. Then I think that I'll get some of that footage, especially because I do want to film some of Bella's like new space so you guys can see it, especially for those of you who like don't live in Texas and aren't going to get to see the space in person. Her new shop is beautiful, so that's exciting, and I do want to try and film some of that. I am... Hello? What? Oh, come on if you want up here. Okay, anyway, so I do want to film some of that. If I finish Speak of the Devil today, then I am probably going to get Among the Hidden to read it tomorrow, which is extra fun because David and Ozzy will be here, and David is who recommended it to me, so I'll be able to yell at David about it when I get back from my tattoo appointment, because it's 4 hours long, and if I listen to it on 2x speed, which is what I usually do if I'm driving, I'll finish it there and back. So yeah, exciting stuff. This week I might actually finish or come close to finishing the TBR I have for Clear Your Shit. But that's okay because I have an audiobook that I should knock out. It's the currently last released book in the October Day series. And then I might finish, I got that stack of books like 2 vlogs ago. So I have those to read as well. So there's that. I usually have been more brushed out, but I've been actually just too depressed to do. Hold on, this is important to me. Sorry, I know that like super fucks up the lighting, but I just like realized that I'm gonna need that. I've just been a little bit too depressed to do any of that. That sounds super depressing, but it's because of the time change. And then also it straight up has been cloudy every day since the time change. I saw the sun for about an hour yesterday, the real sun for about an hour yesterday. And I have pretty bad seasonal affective disorder, depression, whichever, which is basically when there's no sun, I get depressed. And it's also, we're coming up on a year since Aiden left, and I'm dealing with that emotion a little bit. I'm glad that Landis is going to be here for around the anniversary of that. It won't be like on the anniversary of that, but will it? It might be. But I'm glad that Landis will be around because I'll have like that to kind of like keep my brain busy, but I am struggling a little bit with that. It's hard to be without your partner for a year, you know? And how expensive it is to have a partner that is incarcerated. Jesus Christ, it is expensive. I did the math and I spend almost $300 a month between gas to visitation, quarters for visitation, what else? There was something else. Oh, and like phone calls and stamps and that kind of stuff for communication. It comes out to almost $300 a month. Imagine if I didn't have the job that I have, or if I was someone who lived in poverty. Like, I would not be able to speak to my partner at all. It would be between eating and getting to speak to my partner, which admittedly last week we got really close to that, where I was like, babe, I don't have enough money to buy stamps and I'm running out of food and I don't know, like I don't get paid until this date, and then I need to buy groceries and pay a bunch of bills, and then I still don't know if I'm gonna have enough money to buy stamps. I was like, I have to make this decision between buying food and shit for the pets and being able to have conversations with you outside of visitation every Saturday. And it's fucking hard. And people do help. Like, they Venmo, they like PayPal, whatever, and like I have links to that stuff below. People in the Patreon, while all of that money goes to the website, that means that the website bills are not coming out of my pocket anymore. All of it's really, really helpful, but it still is fucking difficult. And I don't think people realize that incarceration affects way more than just the incarcerated individual. Like, it affects on family waves. His nieces who don't even live here have been affected by this. Like, they don't even live here and they've been affected by this. Not only do families get affected, but communities get affected, and then full generations will get affected. So like, this will affect my children's stories. Like, I don't know. I went on a little bit of a rant about it on Twitter, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, but I don't think people take any of that into consideration. Especially when it's like vengeance-based incarceration. So like, if somebody had a personal vendetta against somebody, then their only thought is about their current anger and not about how this will affect to a generational level, like future generations. How you're literally cursing future generations to exist in poverty, to have this as their story, to have that trauma, that generational trauma forever. Like, that's until they do that work. And admittedly, like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna work with like my kids and stuff for this to not be that intense, but like, I have the luck of like having therapy. And then that person that you have vengeance against gets incarcerated and you're still not healed. Because the incarceration system doesn't give a fuck about you either. That's the other thing. They don't give a fuck about victims. In fact, for women's incarceration, like, I think like 80% of them or some shit are victims. So like, the incarceration system doesn't give a fuck about victims. They don't care about you. They're not going to pay for your therapy. They're not going to pay for your healing. So you spend all of this time fighting for vengeance, and then that person gets incarcerated, and you've now cursed generations to have trauma, severe trauma over this shit, and you still aren't healed. That's the other part of it. It's like, it's not going to make your situation any better. It is actually unlikely to change your situation at all. Like, for us specifically, it didn't change anything for the affected individuals. Not a single fucking part of their lives got changed. But everything in our lives did. I, who didn't even know these fucking people, Anyway, this update is too long. I am clearly having a time of it. I'm gonna go edit last week's vlog. I hope that you guys are having a good day. I'm sorry I just went on this rant. I'm just like, I'm in a place today, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I do know it's the weather. And it coming up on a year. Whatever. I don't want to be this vulnerable online. Okay, bye!
Found myself smiling more. The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone.
I'm never in the passenger passenger seat. I never get the B-roll I want because I'm
Swear
never in the
that I'm
passenger
trying
seat.
my best. You tell me the stress shouldn't be fair.
Say hi.
Wonder where I'll end up next on the corner of home.
Cameo drop. I have real friends.
Hold my
It has
hands
nothing to do with the fact that they're blood related to me and can't not be my friends, so.
Let go. You give a little love, a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you running.
No, I'm serious here. I'm 100% serious. It's not like, you know, it's not like someone's going to, it's not science fiction, it doesn't have a robot in it, you know, or anything like that. They are willing to be like, yes, I understand that there are elements of science fiction and there are other elements and stuff like that. They're not policing the boundaries of genre in a way that they might have done 20 years ago. And because you are able, because the readership is a lot more accepting of that sort of genre blending and mashup and making them hits, then that is a huge amount of freedom for us, you know. And then of course the Orcas of Portugal, which is also the name of my next band, just spamming these yachts. They're like, they're great. They're the lumpen proletariat of the sea. They are doing the revolution that we do not have the courage to do ourselves. Please follow the Orcas.
Well, as John has just aptly demonstrated, his book is really funny. Katie, yours is too, in a different way. And no, seriously, it's not swearing dolphins, but we're in Lou's head, and other women in the survivors group also have really dark humor. And I wanna ask y'all about the role of humor in your books, and if you ever have to pull back, if you ever feel like it's subverting your
The stage side. How you feel.
Make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. Make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me.
The intensity of it, how much earlier we provide tutoring, like all those pressures seem just sort of a heartbeat away from where we are right now. So I think the sort of the horror aspect, the fear aspect is unique in that it feels plausible that this could happen. And it was fun to play with that. And you know, of course, there is some gore, there is some blood. People are always like, oh, there's too much blood, there's not enough blood, and I am always more blood. My personal aesthetic. So,
Just comes out right when I'm with you. I feel so lucky I met you, and I still can't believe that I get to see those eyes from both ends tonight. Swear you must have fell from the sky, and I feel so lucky I met you. The way I feel the room.
Good morning. Hello. It's Monday. It is Monday the 13th. I had a really good weekend. I got tattooed on Friday. Saturday, got to see husband. That was rough though. They took 2 hours to bring him out, and they said that the lady didn't call him down, which is not true. She called him 3 times. And then our visit, which is supposed to be a 2-hour visit, got cut to 1 hour and 15 minutes because they fucked up. And their incompetency actually is something that I still have to pay for. So it's great. I love knowing that my tax money as a Texan goes towards that level of incompetency. It's fine. Anyway, moving on. I personally love having my time wasted. And on Sunday, I went to the Texas Book Festival, which you guys saw the footage from yesterday. I got to meet John Scalzi. I got to meet Chandler Baker. I wanted to meet the author of She Is a Haunting, but there started to be protests happening at the Capitol, and Ozzy and I both don't super love crowds, and so we skedaddled on out of there. So give me a second and I'm gonna show you guys the books that I got. Just losing it slowly. I did get Starter Villain from John Scalzi, which the cover is over there because I'm actually gonna read this one. And this is the one that I got signed, which was cool. He was very nice, very, very funny to listen talk at the talk. I got Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison, which is something that's been on my TBR for a while. I got Chain Gang All-Stars by Nana Kwame Adejebrenya, which is a book I'm reading next month in December for Clear Your Shit, so this worked out extra good. I also could have met this author and gone to see her panel, but unfortunately I just wasn't in the headspace to go see a panel on incarceration, so I did have to kind of skip that. It is what it is. And then I got Cutting Teeth by Chandler Baker, which, as you guys know, I do love Chandler's writing. And then she followed me on Instagram. And she followed Clear Shit on Instagram, so that was fun, because we talked about the Readathon. And she drew a little vampire guy. That was cool. I'm going to put this up there next to The Husbands. And it was a good time. I had a ton of fun. I think that we want to do this, like, annually, maybe. Which will be fun. It means next year husband will be home for that. And yeah, it was just a really good time. I don't like go and do things really. Like I do go do things, but like, no, I don't. Not only do I not go do things, I don't go do things like that, especially not for like book things. So it was like, it was nice to experience that. A lot of authors complimented my shirt. And I got to tell them about the Readathon, so that was cool. And yeah, it was just a really fun time. So I'm gonna get my to-do list and shit together and ready for the day. I'm also gonna try and include, when I edit, a photo of the tattoo. It will be the like PG version of it. We did not finish my Phoenix. For sure did not finish it. I thought we were going to, but we didn't. Because I'm a baby. That's it. No, I have a really high pain tolerance, and everyone knows I have a really high pain tolerance, and yet I still was like, no. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I am going to work on setting up my guy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday the 14th. I'm fucking tired. That's it. That's all I got. I did actually finish hella books yesterday. I finished Garden of Earthly Bodies. I finished, okay, by hella, I mean 2. And I finished Bianca Torres' Afraid of Everything. I am starting with the Golden Sword. I'm like 30-40% into that, so that's cool. And I also want to start Starter Villain if I get a chance. Today I expect to be very, very busy. So we will see. I also need to move that. I also got 10 more rows into my dress. So I currently have about 10 more to go in this skirt so that it's long enough. And then yeah. And then I can start on the top part, which I don't expect to take too long, but we will see. You never know with these things, right? So I'm hoping that I get this done. If I get this part done by today, because I just need another 10 rows, and I start the top part, I can get probably like 50% into the top part by the end of this week. And then although I will have next week is the straps. So we will see how that goes. The Goodreads Choice Awards did drop today. I am not going to vote for them today. I will probably do that later on in the week, which means I will probably do it in next week's vlog, and then just include it in the vlog. What else? I don't know. I got a cool sticker from the book festival. I finally figured out where I wanted to put it, which was just on my field notes cover. I need to fill out my field notes. I haven't. Like, I literally just need to write them down. Like, I have the highlights. I have my Kindle highlights that I need to transfer over, and I just simply have not done that. And I need to. But alas. What else? I think that's it. I'm going to be very busy today. I got hella meetings this morning. Not looking forward to that. A funnier thing that happened is that someone in Aiden's unit was like arguing with him about The Marvels, like the new movie that came out. and that it tanked, which it did, and he was saying that it tanked because of female leads, and that the budget was this much money, and that the budget was this much money, and that they only made 40 something, and blah 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 blah. First off, they made 64 million internationally. The budget was about between 150 and 200 million, which is pretty standard for any Marvel movie at all. And second off, or thirdly, I don't even know what point I'm making anymore. It's because there's so many Marvel movies, like the content is oversaturated and people just don't give a fuck anymore. Which, like, mood, I don't either. Like, I just cannot make myself care about the Marvel universe. Like, I never was a Marvel girly, but whatever. So I was able to provide him with all of that information so that we could be petty together in solidarity. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get my shit together before my work day starts and off myself. No, it's gonna be fine. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna go. Okay, it is. Bye. Hello, good morning. Hi, hello, how are we doing? God, it's bright. I don't know what's happening with the sun, so we're just gonna have to deal with this lighting. Yesterday I finished with The Golden Sword by Rachel Aaron for Clear Your Shit. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Medusa Sisters finally came off hold. I've had it on hold for like 100 years. It finally came off hold, so I'm gonna get to start that. It's very exciting. Next is Six Crimson Cranes. That's the other one I'm waiting on. So that I can watch, so that I can read, reread it, and then read The Dragon's Promise. And then I will be done with my Clear Your Shit reading. And so I have some extras that I can read. I want to start Starter Villain soon, so we'll see when that happens. But yeah, my plan is to get 50% into Medusa Sisters today, but we have meetings all day and like work is kind of a fucking nightmare right now. But that's my plan, and then finish it tomorrow on Thursday. Again, I really want to start Starter Villain, but it requires me to read with my eyes, and lately I get off work and I just sit on a chair and melt. My brain just melts. It's super fun. Love it. 10 out of 10. Super good time. Yeah. That's where I'm at with that right now. What else? I don't even know. All my brain is like super focused on his work right now, so I like don't have a whole lot that I can say because I can't talk about work. Oh, but I did get, all right, rip in peace. The skirt to this finished. She's officially done, so that's fun. So now I need to start on the top part. So I'm gonna have to do some measurements and do that. And I think I'm gonna include some of this color. So I've got this blue and this white, and I think I'm gonna include this like greenish blue, and alternate between that. But I don't know how it'll look on the top, like being a slightly different color. But I am gonna tie this in like as little ruffles at the bottom, so hopefully that ties it in a little bit better. Most of that is because I'm gonna run out of this color. I'm currently like deconstructing a thing that I was using this yarn, a dress that I was using this yarn for initially. I don't know, we'll see. But I am apparently have to restart my computer to use Adobe, which is annoying because that's where my pattern is. I'm gonna go because I gotta get ready for work and dealing with all this stupid work stuff that's making me want to die. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry for this super short update, but this vlog's long anyway. Probably. I don't know. I'm just assuming there's B-roll. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye. Good morning. It is Thursday the 16th. I'm fucking out of spoons. This week has been hard. Have not enjoyed it. Yeah, good morning. Hi, how you doing? I need to edit this vlog. Last night I started Starter Villain. I also need to figure out where I'm at on that, because I read it as I was like going to sleep, and I think I got like 30-something% into it, but I need to see what those pages are on my actual Kindle. So, not my Kindle. Like, I need to see what my Kindle says so that I can see how many pages it is in the actual book. There we go. But yeah, I'm also almost done with Medusa's Sisters. Very, 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 very good. I am enjoying it a lot. It is hurting my feelings. It's fine. It's not fine. It is hurting my feelings though. I have like an hour of listening time left on it, I think. So I'll hopefully finish it before I have any meetings today. That's not true. I have a meeting at 8:30 this morning, and then a meeting at 9, and then a meeting at 9:30, and then a meeting at 10, and then probably a meeting after that too. Let's see. I bet I do. Yep, I have. I actually have a meeting at 11:30, and then I have another meeting at 1. So it's going to be a very busy day. So I may not even finish Medusa Sisters. I'm going to try, but I've just been so busy. Anyway, I'm going to close out this vlog here though. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Yeah, that's it. Happy full week of Clear Your Shit, week 2. We're getting through it. How many of the books? I only have a few books left to finish. I have 1, 2, 3 like official books left to finish. So yeah, that's exciting. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you liked this video. Bye.
So lucky I met you, and I still can't believe that I get to see those eyes for more than tonight. Swear you must have